Everybody gon' clap like this. Everybody put your hands like this. Everybody gon' clap like this. Everybody wave your hands like this. Everybody gon' clap like this. First off, let me testify. I give all praise to the Most High Christ. Alpha, Omega, beginning and end. He is my Savior, Redeemer, and my best friend. He never let me down or raise around. I know my God is gonna hold me down. If he did it before, he'll do it again. Who am I that he will call me friend? So dope. I love him, I love him, I love him true. He loved me, he loved me, he loved me too. Saw the best in me when I was so confused. Whenever life gets tight, he just pulls me through. I got the best life now because I got God in it. Trouble in my way, I just trust God in it. Every one of my storms, I'm not alone. With Christ by my side, I know I'll be alright. He never let me down, and I know that he won't stop now. He's a friend till the end.
All right, I see you guys joining us. Y'all know what to do when you come in. Hit that share button and hit that heart button.
It's gonna work out for my good, there ain't no doubt about it. Clap your hands like this. Me and God, we go good together. You know it. Nothing to separate this love forever. Never. Don't worry about tomorrow. He supplies my needs. Not anxious for nothing. I just bow to my knees. Give him thanks.
What's up, Alicia?
My Father loves
Rihanna?
me. And he gives with ease. The Spirit leads me every
Sister
day.
Joaquin,
Worry about how it
good to see
looks.
you guys.
Scared, never shook. We trust God. We trust the book. He got the plan and the power, so you know we gon' win. Greater than Jordan in the clutch when he shoot. He never missed. He is the rock, the bread of life. Puts breath up in the body, right? Never lost a fight, and his record is undefeated. The Messiah of the world, and his mother, she named him Jesus. In the name that we be praying, we ain't playing, we just singing. It's by faith that we proclaiming. He's the one and only truth. Acknowledge him in all my ways and put me through. Everybody put your hands like
Hit that
this.
share button for me.
Everybody gon' clap like this. Everybody wave your hands like this. Everybody gon' clap like this.
Hey, Melissa,
Everybody
Sister
put your
Lorraine,
hands like this.
Sister DeMonica.
Everybody gon' clap like
I see you
this.
guys.
Everybody wave your hands like this. Everybody gon' clap like this. He never let me down, and I know that he won't stop now. He's a friend till the end, and I know we gon' hold me down.
All right, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining us. Welcome to a night of honor. We're getting ready to introduce some marvelous people. I thank y'all for being on with us tonight. If you haven't hit that share button yet, do it. We want to get everybody involved that we can on tonight. So hit that share button, heart it up in the chat. Tonight's going to be a fun night. We love to bless people and honor people, right? And so we have some on tonight that are worthy to be honored. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk real briefly about what tonight is about. You know, we try to do this for the last few years. We've tried to do this every year in the month of February, which we recognize as Black History Month, all right? And as a church, we predominantly African-American church at that, we want to make sure that we are honoring Black History Month, and not only honor the past, but we want to be honoring the present. And so those who you will see on tonight, they're making Black history right now, right? And they're leaving legacy, building legacy right now, and they're serving their community. And on the screen, you see entrepreneurship. You see the beauty of entrepreneurship tonight. And so we're thankful that we have the opportunity to honor. So that's what a night of honor is about. It's about highlighting people that are in our community, specifically during Black History Month, African Americans that are in our community doing big things, right? Serving people, putting their gifts and their talents to use, blessing our community. And so that's what we're doing tonight. Last year, if you were with us, we honored nurses, teachers, and mental health professionals. And tonight we are honoring African-American CEOs. Now, I need y'all to give it up in the chat. Heart it up real big for these African-American CEOs. That's what they are. They are CEOs. And we appreciate them and the hard work that they put in. And so City of Refuge, this is what we do. We honor, and these people deserve to be honored tonight. We are, and they are standing on the shoulders of people like Booker T. Washington, Richard Allen, who was the founder of the AME Church and the Free African Society, where he created benevolent programs to serve his community. I think about Pastor O.W. Gurley, who was an entrepreneur. And do y'all know who he was? He was also the founder of what we know as Black Wall Street, right? He was a pastor, but he was also an entrepreneur. And so we got some, big shoulders to stand on as we continue to try to do things in our day and our time, to bless our families and to bless our community and to bless our people. Right. And so that's simply what tonight is about. It's about paying tribute to people, to African Americans that are within our communities doing the work. Right. And these people are doing the work, serving the community, helping people and building lives, right, through their works. And so we're proud of each and every one of them. Here's how tonight's going to work. We're not going to be long, but we're going to call their names out. We're going to give you a little information about their business. Then we're going to ask them a couple questions so that they can share with you guys and you guys can learn a little more about them. Even if you know them or not, you're going to learn about them tonight. Then before we get off, we're going to make sure that you know some contact information, how you can get in touch with them to use some of their services. But building economics is important in our community. Entrepreneurship is important in our community. And it's not even about the money. I guarantee you, when you're going to hear tonight that these people who have started their businesses, they're sold out to helping people, right? They're sold out to helping people and building community. So let me get out the way. And I don't know who's first. Anna, all right, let me thank God for my wife being on tonight with me. And Anna, she's on, and they're going to give it up for these businesses and tell you a little information about them. So go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everyone. We're so glad to be able to be a part of this and be able to recognize these amazing businesses. So hopping right in, our first participant that we are going to recognize is none other than Cecilia Ruffin, Coach Me Cecilia, LLC. So woo! Coach Me Cecilia has been in business for approximately 2.5 years. Coach Me Cecilia was started in 2020 because women need support, especially in challenging times. They offer an array of development services designed to positively impact the lives of women. They aid in helping women find their confidence zone, enhance the quality of life, encourage personal growth, positively impact families, communities, and societies, both nationally and globally. Congratulations, Coach Me Cecilia, LLC. Oh, you're muted.
My bad. My bad. I'm over here talking to myself. I know they're hardening it up in the chat for Coach Me Cecilia. Shout out to you. Coach Me Cecilia, she's super dope. I've known her pretty much all my life. And she is doing it big, and she's going to be real humbled on tonight. But when I tell you she's major in this motivating game, in this Coach Me game, she's doing really big things. And so Coach Me Cecilia, we want you to just take a couple minutes, let us know a little bit about, your business and what inspired you to do it. And Shanti, after they get done with talking about the business, or giving the definition of their business, you can put the flyer down so we can see Coach Me Cecilia in big screen.
Yes, thank you all. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity, City of Refuge and Pastor Bennett personally. I just want to start with the scripture, Matthew 10:8. Much is to whom much is given, much is required. Throughout my lifetime, I have received so much of a rich pour in my life. And so I felt led to start this business from God, to infuse what I do in every area that I serve, whether it be coaching, whether it be facilitation, whether it be training. Each of those services are infused with hope, with passion, with reminding people to go back and get that dream and to work that dream until it becomes a reality. Let me just be honest with you. I had 2 kids under the age of 18, and I was living in Sunnyside. And there were people that still saw potential in me in that situation. And so it doesn't matter how far you've fallen. It doesn't matter what you have gotten yourself into, what decisions that you've made that may have derailed your life. You still have the opportunity each day to pick that dream back up, to pick that goal back up and work it until it becomes a reality. And I get the fortunate opportunity to do that in my business. And that is why I started that business, to positively impact women.
Yeah, shout out to you. Heart it up for her again in the chat. Shout out to you, Coach Miss Cecilia. You are definitely impacted, and that's what we're talking about tonight. That's why these people are being honored. She's taking what was put into her just from a young kid and teenager, and putting it back and giving back, and that's what this is about, giving back. All right, Anna, it's on you.
All right, good evening, family and friends. Next, we have Phoebe McLean. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Phoebe. Her business is called Praise in Motion. She actually just recently launched this business on January 1st of this year, 2023. So new entrepreneur. Praise in Motion LLC is organized to provide a holistic approach to cultivate youth and young adults through the arts. They specialize in praise dance. However, they utilize all styles of dance to enhance not only church dance ministries, but also families and the community as well. They believe in nurturing mentorships and building a community that will bring forth passion, well-rounded leaders. And they also provide services such as dance technique training, workshops, preparation and execution, principal and foundational training, instrument and flag training, and much more. Through this business, they will travel to the Chicagoland area and also Central Illinois area, including Bloomington, Springfield, and Peoria. And she said they're also open to traveling to other areas and states as well. So y'all give it up for Phoebe and Praise in Motion.
Definitely shout out to you, Phoebe, Praise in Motion. And Phoebe is a new entrepreneur, like Anna said. And one of the reasons it was important for us to help out with this small business grant that will be given out is because many times, even within the African-American community and business owners, it can be hard sometimes to obtain funding. And so we want to do our little bit to support, those within our community who are stepping out, because it's not easy to step out and start a business, but you're stepping out. And so we want you to know that, at least from us, we want to lend you a little support. So go ahead, and Phoebe, and talk to us a little bit about your business and what inspired you to start it.
Well, hey, family. I'm so glad to be on here. I want to say thank you to Pastor Bennett and First Lady, and to my City of Refuge family. Starting this business, actually, I didn't want to. It was a point that I always been dancing all my life. I've been dancing since the age of 3. I was professionally trained at Mayfair Academy. So I trained in ballet, hip hop, jazz, modern, and tap. And also I was in praise dancing. So I was actually a praise dance instructor and leader at the age of 13. And so when I came to Bloomington, I danced in college as well with Noir Dance Troupe. And I also danced at City of Refuge. But I was always in leadership positions, and I interned also at Mayfair as a Student Alumni Association and everything. So everything was kind of centered around dance. But going through my college career, I actually put it at the back of my mind because I was going through so much with my school. But actually I realized how to connect my passion and my major and everything, and also my career, to make sure that this is happening. So it was like around Easter time of last year, that's kind of when I got my spark back. That's when Pastor Bennett asked me to be over the production for Easter. And then talking to Pastor Cecilia, she was like, have you ever thought about it being a business? And I have, but it was a talks with others at City of Refuge, just encouraging me, because just seeing the passion of the little girls at the church, and also talking to my best friends, it was very inspiring. And I always did not want to be a professional dancer. I wanted to help others become professional dancers and to be great. Because I know my expertise, and I know I do well with teaching, so I'd rather have others surpass me. So with praise dancing, I always want others that cannot afford dance classes, that I'm able to offer those dance classes when you cannot afford professional dance classes, because it's is very, very, very expensive. So if I'm able to come into a church and also do workshops and show the praise dancer that you can still be a professional dancer, do a professional career, you can also execute things in excellence and also bring another style of praise dancing as well, because with praise dancing, people think of ballet and technique, but if you like hip hop, if you like tap, that you can also use that to glorify God. So I just want to use that to help others and help other people get inspired, and also to bring the church to the streets as well, and the streets to the church. So that's my goal.
Y'all give it up for Phoebe. That's dope. Good story. Love that. Love to hear that. Love to hear how you using your gifts and stuff that God gave you to still bring him glory, and how to help even those who may be less fortunate and couldn't afford, certain dance classes, but they have talents and gifts, how you're going to be able to support that, so we support you as well. All right, let's go, ladies.
All right. Next up is Raylan McMichael. Styles by Diva Ree LLC. She's been in business for 5 years and recently opened her own shop. She is a licensed cosmetologist who has been in the beauty industry for almost 17 years professionally, but using her God-given gifts since the age of 11. God gave her Styles by Diva Ree years ago, but it was established as her business in 2017 under a DBA. In August of 2022, God led her to change her business to an LLC. He said, I have greater for you to do, and that I needed to be prepared. On December 2nd, 2022, she received the keys to her own salon, Styles by Diva Ree LLC, which is a Black-owned business, yet targets men, women, and children of all ages, races, and ethnicities. She specializes not only in natural hair care, but all textures of any ethnicity. She offers a variety of services, including haircuts, hairstyling, extensions, facial waxings, just to name a few. So congratulations, Raylan, owner of Styles by Diva Ree.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super dope. Go ahead and let us know what inspired you. We know you just stepped out to do a great venture, and so we're proud of you for taking that step. And we hope this grant that you got can just go to supporting some of the efforts that you have going on now. But go ahead and let us know what kind of put you in this place.
Well, as she said, God nudging me and urging me, and being in the industry for so long, you get comfortable being in like corporate salons and being behind the chair. And, God just told me, there was so much more for me to do, and I could not do it being stuck. I could not do it being behind, someone else's doors. It's a stepping stone, but, he was nudging me. And I'll be honest, it was like when the revelation came, it was bittersweet, because it was like, oh my gosh, and as you said, it's not easy to step out on faith, and this journey has not been easy, but it's been a blessing, and it's been a test and a testimony for me. Also, God working in me and showing me that if I brought you to it, I'm gonna bring you through it, and and that if it's his will and his promise, for you to do these things, that he's going to allow, every way to be made possible. And so this, just this grant, and when I received the email, I didn't even see it till days later, but it was right on time. And I would say it was just a true blessing for me. It's a big blessing for me. And I know it's just a stepping stone, but I know this is God has downloaded so much in me since I stepped out of my comfort zone. And there's so much that he has for me to do. There's so much work that I want to do. And I can't reveal everything, but I just always tell people, watch God, watch God work. And I'm just excited for everything that he's instilled in me that is going to be brought to the forefront to help other people, because it's not just, it's more than hair. It's a ministry, and you never know who's in your chair and what they need to hear at that time. So just it's just I get a rush, just being able to speak to my clients, being able to speak to people in my chair when they come in to the salon, how they just say, oh my gosh, it just feels like home, or, you know, so that is a blessing to see the vision that God gives you come to manifestation. So I'm just excited for what God is doing, and I'm excited and, you know, nervous and, but I trust God. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful.
Well, that's super dope. Y'all give it up for Styles by Diva Ree. And we're proud of you for stepping out. We're proud of you. It does take faith to step out and start your own thing. But you got the talent, you got the gifts, and you have the God who can give and offer the support and open the doors that are needed. So we look forward to hearing more big things for you. All right, let's go.
All right. Next, we have Brother Cassius Crittenden. He is the owner of the Bloomington Normal Barber College. So y'all give it up for Brother Cassius. He's the only man on tonight. And so we want to recognize and honor that too. He's been in business for over 10 years. And it says that he educates at-risk youth, recent high school graduates, adults who want to learn life skills, and adults who want an alternative career opportunity, and adults who need to obtain state certifications on the mandated guidelines to become a barber in the state of Illinois. As a result of his successful graduation rate at Bloomington Normal Barber College, Mr. Crittenden has opened a separate barbershop completely managed and operated by all his former students. Several of the Black barbershops within the Bloomington Normal area have also received their training and state certifications through participation at the Bloomington Normal Barber College. And he is also a pillar within our community for the promotion of properly obtaining state licensure, providing alternative, positive, and profitable paths for young men and women, and fostering an environment of Black entrepreneurship. So y'all go ahead and give it up for Brother Cassius.
Yeah, y'all throw it up, up in that chat. Listen, Cassius, man, I'm not gonna tell his age or anything like that, how long he been doing it, but I know Cassius was cutting when I was in junior high, y'all, and I've been out of junior high for a long time, but he's been in this community. So many barbers within this community and those who have went on to different communities cutting owe it to Cassius. They got their start with Cassius. He opened doors for them. He's opened doors for people to learn how to cut and have careers of their own, man. So he's been in our community for a long time and has helped many, 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 many people. So Cassius, let the people know what inspired you to do, what you do.
Well, I want to thank the City of Refuge and you too, Pastor Bennett. I've been in this community since I was a kid. I actually been doing this since 1992, so been in it 31 years in this town. And me and my wife opened up the Barber College of April of 2012. For me, it's not a job. It's something I've always done as a child. And I always tell my students and people who will listen, once you truly love doing something, sickness and death get tired of chasing you. So I've never grew up. I'm still the same teenager cutting hair in bathrooms. I'm just doing it out of a shop right now. I've been doing this for so long, and actually this is almost, I believe, the first honor I've ever received coming from you for doing this for so long. And I know I have my wife to thank and everybody else. I'd like to applaud all the women on this panel tonight, getting their business started. I feel like I'm the granddaddy of the group. So I would like to say congratulate them. I hope to continue doing it. I'm glad some people supported me over the years. And like I said, I've had so many barbers come through my school and open up their own shops. And I can honestly say it's not a barber shop in Bloomington Normal, Black or white or Hispanic, that doesn't have somebody who graduated from my school. And that's just telling the truth. I'm happy to do it. I'm gonna continue to do it as long as the old legs let me stand up. So once again, I appreciate you, Pastor Bennett, your church, and all the women on the panel tonight for starting their businesses up. Because sometimes the only person that believes in your business is yourself. So I applaud them and I applaud you, and I thank y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all throw them hearts up and give it up for Cassius, man. He done put in the time. I want you to know, Cassius, man, we appreciate you, and this community definitely appreciates you. If when it comes, and it's not just cutting, man, he's saved lives and has helped a lot of lives by not just the cuts, but the conversations and the things of helping kids, man, to see a better and brighter future. So we appreciate you, Brother Cassius.
Yeah,
All right.
this is actually the first barber college in McLean County history, they
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely a pioneer, man. You're a pioneer within our community, without a doubt.
Thank you.
All right. This is so fun and so exciting and just inspiring. So I hope you all are just really enjoying this night of honor. So our next up is none other than Kamia Carter, God's Baby Boutique. She has been in business for over 1 year. God's Baby Boutique is a Black-owned boutique catered to uplifting Black women and encouraging a spiritual relationship with God. I'm sorry, it's Kamia. She comes from a family of entrepreneurs. While pursuing her bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism, Kamia desired to invest in her education and achieve success in entrepreneurship. At God's Baby Boutique, you can find small purses and tote bags, clutches, wallets, and accessories. Give it up for God's Baby Boutique.
Yeah. Sister Kamia, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a great thing. I enjoy reading what your business was about. And we hope that, you know, this grant can just push you and continue to encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. And I even like you got it on your background, got the purses and things. Get it. Go ahead and market it. But go ahead and let us know a little bit about what inspired you to do what you do, and let us know a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so first I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. It came at the most perfect time, and I want to thank you guys for just pouring back into the community. What inspired me to start my business, I was really looking for something to pour myself into. I wanted to do something that I can incorporate my creativity, but also just accumulating more experience with entrepreneurship. And so I think what it was is, number one, I've always had a plan to design my own bags and my own purses. However, it's a super tedious and costly process. So I wanted to start somewhere small while still getting out the message and the experience. So I started reselling. And the mission statement was really because I had struggled with my spiritual relationship and staying encouraged. And I went through a lot that brought me to a place where I really just only could depend on God and no one else. And within that moment, I grew to realize that other young women need to be encouraged in this way. They need to know that if they feel like they don't have anyone else, they do have the Lord no matter where they go. So that's really the message I wanted to push out with my business. I was super grateful to have my father help guide me, bring it off the ground, and I created my website. And yeah, I just want to continue to spread proper mental health and a spiritual relationship with God for Black young women across the Chicagoland area and really everywhere that God leads me to. So, yep, that's how my business got started.
Super dope. I love that. I love that, man. Again, making these businesses a part of ministry. That's super dope. I appreciate that. And just for those who may be wondering in the chat, before we get off tonight, we are going to make sure that we let you know how you can get in contact with these people, how you can support their businesses and all of that. So we will get you that information in just a second here. Again, thank you, Sister Kamia.
All right, next we have Miriam Lamb of Mimi's Boutique. Y'all go ahead and give it up for her in the chat. She has been in business for 2 years. So Mimi's Boutique is a diverse company, but mainly focuses on African traditional clothing. She is from West Africa, Senegal. And so she has all of her items handmade by her mother in Senegal. Shout out to Mimi's mama out here, hand making all of the items. Her accessories and bags are also handmade by women in Senegal, and income from Mimi's boutique helps to support the income of women in Senegal as well. They carry the most unique pieces of clothing, bags, and jewelry, and they are located in the Eastland Mall right across from Route 21. So y'all go ahead and give it up for Mimi's boutique.
Yeah, super dope, Mimi, super dope. Shout out to West Africa.
Thank you.
So yeah, go ahead and just, let us know how it is that you guys started doing the big things you're doing.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Mimi. Thank you, Pastor Bennett and First Lady. Thank you very much. I'm very honored. Thank you for the opportunity. So I've been actually in business for over 6 years. So because I just recently moved in Bloomington. So that's why I put that it's 2 years now here in Bloomington. So being a young girl from West Africa, I came here very, very young, like at the age of 16. So I was inspired by my mother, who I watched make clothes and have tailors everywhere, all over the house, and doing gowns and African traditional clothing, head wraps and everything. So I got inspired because I used to help a lot growing up. So that's what inspired me. And just coming from a family of business owners and entrepreneurs. So it just made me like, I want freedom. That's why I'm actually doing this. I don't want to have to work for anybody else, I just want to do it for myself. And I also love helping people. I love what I do. I spend a lot of time like picking out outfits for customers and clients and styling them. So I just love what I'm doing. So it's not even about the business or the money. Sometimes it's just when you love what you do and when you're passionate, it just comes naturally. So I just love it. So I like the connection, and I want to thank everyone. So we do a lot of our main focus is African traditional clothing, but we do have urban clothing a lot in the store. But I wanted to do something different to mix the African culture with the European, American, and everything. Like you can mix a lot of stuff, like just to be unique. Like just to let people know you can wear a piece of African print as a shirt with your jeans and do a head wrap, or like your big Afro earrings with your African print skirt, and then you're still gonna look nice and dope. So I wanted to just introduce, take it to another next level, like the African culture, like Nigerian, Senegalese, Ghanaian. I just wanted people to know and our children to learn about African culture and what is it about, and then it's okay to wear whatever you want, like just embrace your culture. So basically that's what my main goal is in this business.
Yeah, that's super dope. Shout out to Mimi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Mimi. We appreciate her, and yeah, let's continue to represent our culture. Our culture is an African culture.
And I want to give message to young girls, like you can do anything that you want to do, like just put your mind into it and just be positive. You don't let anybody say that you cannot do this. Always think positive. Always just, if you have something in mind, no matter how big or small the idea is, just think about it. Just do it. Just go ahead and do it. You won't regret it. Just when you love it, just go ahead and do it. That's what I want to tell our young entrepreneurs out there.
Yeah.
And it's never too late, no matter what age you are. You just do what you love and you'll succeed.
That's right.
Thank you. I want to thank Renee also for,
Renee, Sister
she's
Renee.
the one. And then thank you for the opportunity and the grant, because I'm very honored. It came at the right time. Like I'm also going to be helping a lot of people in Senegal. Like we don't throw away our fabric. When we make the clothing, we give it to them to make jewelry for us. So I want to help out a lot, as much as I can back home. So I really appreciate the grant, and thank you so much.
Yeah, no doubt. We appreciate you and all that you're doing. And Sister Renee, she did. So this Sunday for City of Refuge, we have our African Sunday. So we're honoring African culture on Sunday. So if you're a member of the City of Refuge or a visitor, want to come out this Sunday and you have some African centered traditional clothing, or you can go to Mimi's before Sunday. My outfit and First Lady's outfit that you'll see on Sunday is from her boutique. So we're gonna be looking fresh and real dope in there. So that's dope. I think we got one more, right, Lakeisha? All right. So whoever has that, let's get it.
Yeah, last but not least, y'all give it up for Lakeisha Banks and Victoria Lab Productions. She's been in business for about 7 years. Victorious Lab Productions, aka V Lab Pro, started to make some extra cash in college and during the summer. Then it transformed into a Black independent company ran by her husband and offering videography services, photography, and editing services for plays, short films, businesses, and families for all occasions, personal and business. They specialize in capturing the love of weddings for couples to be able to look back 10 years and enjoy with family and friends. Y'all give it up for Lakeisha Banks and Victorious Lab Productions.
Shout out to Lakeisha. She does a great job in what she does. And she just recently did my family photos and did me a headshot. I felt like I was a star, y'all. She made me feel like I am somebody the way she did the picture. So shout out to her. Lakeisha, let us just know what inspired you to do what you do.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry, my video isn't on. I'm currently driving from East Peoria back to Bloomington. But I was inspired when I was younger. I was on the telecast ministry of my church back in on the south side of Chicago. I was doing video, and eventually I went to school for it. Then I started doing side things with people through in the church, and then they inspired me and they encouraged me to do what I love. So it ended up turning into a passion. I turned it from a passion into something to just gain money, but it ended up being way bigger than that. And it's going to get even bigger. But I really appreciate everybody in Chrome, the pastor, First Lady, and the media team that also is very supportive. And yeah, that's about it.
Lakeisha do a great job with her videos and her photos. And so we appreciate you and living out your passion and dream, and continue to keep up the good work, and we support you. All right, y'all, we're almost done, but I want y'all to get their information. I really want y'all to know how you can support them in what ways. This grant is just a small token of our appreciation, and we're thankful that we're able to bless each and every one of your businesses, and we hope that if nothing more than even more than the money, just to know that we do see you and we do appreciate you, and we want our communities to support you. And so that was the reason we went live, because we could have just sent the money, but we want our community to see you. We want our community to know that you're here, that you're doing it big, and that you're here to serve as well. So what I would like to do right now, I would like to go back around real quick. And if you could just tell us, like, how can people get in touch with you, whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through a website, whether you have a specific address of where you work out of. Just let us know how, if somebody's out there that wants to get in touch with you concerning your business, or maybe they just want to support you, how can they do that? And I'll go back with Coach Me Cecilia, start with you.
Thank you. You may reach me at coachmececilia.com, and you can also reach me through Facebook as well. And if you would like to support me, you can definitely find my products on Amazon, my children's books, which I hope to have in every school throughout the United States. So that's how you can support me. And you can also follow me on Shift to Drive as well.
All right, y'all make sure. Now listen, if you can't get all that, just rewatch the video. That's why it's live. It'll be there. We go to her website, you go to Amazon, get her books, type in her name. All right, well, I watch her every morning on Shift to Drive. So she's doing big things. So we appreciate that, and we definitely want to support you and stay in touch with you. All right, Phoebe, you're next. Let us know how can somebody contact you. They want to dance. They got some kids that they want to get into dancing. They're an adult and they want to get into dancing, or they may just want to support you. How can they get in touch with you?
You can get in contact with me on Facebook, on my business page, Praise in Motion, or you can inbox me on my personal page. You also can email me at praiseinmotion22@gmail.com. That's right now, and then soon I'll be selling products.
All right, we see your shirt too. We see your Praise in Motion shirt. I see it. That's the way to market. Pretty dope. So that's how y'all can get in touch with Phoebe. All right, let's go to Raylene. Let us know how, if someone wants to get in touch with Styles by Diva Ree, how can we get in touch with you?
Well, you can you can reach me, like my booking site is vagaro.com/Styles by Diva Ree. And then you can also reach me on through my Instagram or Facebook. My Instagram is Styles by Diva Ree LLC, and then my Facebook hair page is Diva Ree Hair Diva. And then I will put my phone number out there. It's my work phone number, 309-287-3741. And you can also email me either through the Vagaro site or straight at divaree08@yahoo.com.
All right. Good job. Good job. I like this. Getting that information out there. Appreciate that. All right. Let's go Cassius. If someone wants to get into the barber school, you know, how do they go about doing that? If they want to get a cut in one of these shops, how do they go about doing this?
Well, it's very simple. I'm located at 1116 East Lafayette in Bloomington. Got a very simple number to remember. It's 309-828-1234. We could be reached through email at bnbc114@gmail.com.
All right. That's good stuff. Y'all definitely can remember that. 828-1234. That's as simple as it get right there. All right. So if you got somebody that you know that, man, I want to start a career and they got some talent cutting or want to develop talent there, get in touch with them. They need a cut, get in touch with them. Okay. All right.
Our haircuts are also our student haircuts, only $8. I have a lot of students that are up and coming barbers as well.
Oh, I know that's gonna be somebody. You can't beat. Look, I promise you, in today's time, you can't beat. I don't know what happened because that's a big discount right there. So y'all get in touch with Cassius, man. Let's go, Camilla. How can we get in touch with you, your business, support you, or purchase your purses and all that?
Yes, so the way to get in touch with me is by my website. My website is godsbabyboutique.com. Another way is my email, and that is also godsbabyboutique@gmail.com.
All right, godsbabyboutique.com, godsbabyboutique@gmail.com. So let's continue to support her and encourage her. All right, Mimi's Boutique. Let us know how someone can get in touch with you. How can we support you in your business?
So we are located inside the Eastland Mall. You can go through the main entrance by Planet Fitness. We changed our location, so we're not in the previous location. So we right across Route 21, going toward Kohl's. You can reach us at 309-557-0378. And also you can reach us on our Facebook page, Mimi's Boutique. Also, we have an Instagram page, which is Mimi's Boutique Mimi_Boutique, and then Bloomington. So you can reach us there. Thank you so much.
All right, appreciate it. Let's get in touch with her, get up to that mall and get you some African traditional gear. All right, Lakeisha, if we want to get in touch with you, if somebody wants to get their videos taken, their wedding videoed or pictures taken or family pictures, whatever it is, how do we get in touch with you? How do we continue to support?
You can contact me either on my website at www.vlabpro.com, or you can search me on Facebook and Instagram at VLAB. That's VLABBPRO on Instagram and Facebook or TikTok, and you can just direct message me. And yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, look, we're not going to hold you guys much longer. I do want to, again, congratulate everyone who will be receiving this grant. Check your emails. If you haven't already got it, your email will let you know the date of when all the grants are being sent out. You already chosen your method, and so we'll be getting that to you here. But we thank you again. We honor you, each and every one of you, for stepping out there, for doing this, for being an entrepreneur, right? For serving your community, helping people, and doing what you're doing. And we want to just let this be a night to encourage you and say, well done. Continue to keep up the good work. Stay encouraged, because operating a business is not easy. There are high and low moments, but you guys have did what a lot of people are afraid to do. And so we hope that you guys are even an encouragement for somebody else listening that says, I got my thing too, that it's been in my head, but I'm gonna step out this year and do it. So we say congratulations. Everybody who joined us, thank you. Go ahead and share this if you didn't get a chance to share, so those who didn't get a chance to see can see and then hear and support as well. All right, well, that's it for tonight's Night of Honor. We will see you guys later. Peace.